Hi, this is Kira from Radio 195.7 FM. I'm your host today, broadcasting from the United States. This is the first episode of our interview series with Iraqi immigrants, and we have a very special guest with us today, Ali Mahmoud. Hi, Ali, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So, can you tell us a little bit about your life in Iraq before you decided to move to the US?
Yes. My name is Ali. I'm 38 years old. When I was in Iraq, I was a student, still a student, and then I used to work with my dad in his business. And until the unfortunately situation went bad in Iraq after the war, and then I had to move. So we moved to Jordan, and from Jordan, I immigrated to the United States.
So, what would you say the key factors that made you guys move here were?
So for me, I did not want to live this life that I had in Iraq. I wanted to push myself, and I wanted to find something to do better in my life, to make something out of myself. And I know the United States, the land of opportunity, and then everybody wants to go there to get your American dream and all that. So that's what made me decide, and then push myself to try to get here. And then thank God, I've been here for like 15 years now.
Very cool. How did you feel leaving Iraq?
It was actually, it's not an easy decision. It was hard. You have all your people, you grew up in this country, you went to school, your neighborhood, but you always strive for a better life. You wanted to do something. And then that's what I pushed myself that way. It wasn't easy actually, but I did push myself to do that. It was not that easy, yeah.
Were there any moments you consider turning back?
Actually, no, there was not. And I did not want to, because life gets hard back then. And then I just tried to push myself. I don't say I never thought about it. I mean, sometimes with the hard situations, you go through some difficulties and challenges. Yeah, you think about it, you know what, I'm doing the right thing, or should I go back? Should I think that? But no, I just kept pushing myself every day and every night.
So that's what really kept you going, was just like telling yourself like it could be better here?
Yes, yeah, that was motivating me. I was kind of motivating myself by myself, yeah, pushing hard.
And then how did you adjust to the life here?
It was actually not an easy change. Like back home, it's a different life, different culture, different people. The language was hard. I didn't speak English when I got here. I tried to learn in the beginning. I tried to make friends, get connection with people. And life is a really hard, like it's not hard, it's like kind of fast paced in the United States. Back home, it's a little bit more chill, a little bit more socialized. So that was the difference in the culture too. That's what I faced too. But I had to adjust myself to what's going on here, how to live here, how to have your connections and all that stuff. Yeah.
And then what role did your community or any support networks play in helping you settle down here?
It was actually good support from friends and people I know here. They helped me a lot when I got here. I didn't know people. I had few friends, and then from them they pointed me to the right direction. What should I do? What to get done first, and including that, like from the housing and all that stuff and employment.
Yeah.
That's what I had help with. So in the beginning, when you come to the United States, it's not that easy for you to get an apartment or to live somewhere, because you have to have a history in your name and all that. So that's when you had a co-signer, some friends, people.
So did friends like help you really get into employment and housing?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I was really grateful for that.
Yeah. What advice would you give to other immigrants who are struggling to transition to the life in the U.S.?
Actually, my advice will be just keep pushing. Try to get out. Try to connect with people. Even if the language problem is there, I know that because I struggle with it. Try to push yourself. Like you have to have a connection. You have to talk to people. You have to communicate, and then from there it'll get easier for you. And then every morning, just push yourself, and then try to get out there. Just try to get out of the lifestyle you have, kind of bubble by yourself. Just try to get somewhere else. Yeah.
And then where would you say you are right now in your career?
I would say I'm kind of in a good place. I'm trying to push harder, more. It's not, we always strive to get to the better place with job, with career, with anything that we do. So I'm pushing myself more. I'm trying to achieve more. I'm in a good spot, thank God, and I'm proud of that. And it wasn't that easy, but to get here, but it's kind of challenging, but it's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm in a good spot. Yeah.
And then have you like developed any hobbies while you've been out here?
I do. I'm actually in the sport. I like sport when I was a kid, and I used to work out when I was a kid. And then after I came to the United States, I wanted to get back to start working out. And then from there, working out and bodybuilding turned to profession for me. So I started doing that too, and I started competing. And then it turned like a lifestyle, like a professional lifestyle for me as a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you accomplished any awards during that journey?
I actually did. Yeah, I did. I competed for different competition. It was one of them international, and I placed in the top first place in 3 different category. In the 3 competition, I did place first. It was a good accomplishment.
Yeah.
It was good.
How do you define success? And do you feel like you've achieved it in the U.S.?
Honestly, success, it's not just something for me, that's how I think. It's not something you get and then that's it. There's every day another push for success. And like you get up one day and then you set a goal and then you get it done in like within a year or 2 years, and that's a success for you. So there's always steps forward for that. And yeah, I think I am happy with what I achieved, what I got, and I'm looking for more. I'm trying to get more.
And then in what ways do you think your experiences as an immigrant have shaped your approach to business and life in the U.S.?
Actually, it's just, as I said in the beginning, I wanted to do something. I just did not want to live being back home and then couldn't live the life that I wanted. So I kept pushing myself.
Yeah.
And then that what motivated me. I was hungry. I wanted to do something. I wanted to achieve more. I wanted to get more. And then when I got to the bodybuilding, like one day by day, like first competition, I pushed myself to the second one. Mm-hmm. And the same thing goes with my work. I do this, I do that. And then it's good. Yeah. Yeah. It was helping. Yeah.
And then looking back, what are you most proud of since making the decision to immigrate here?
I'm actually proud of my decision to get here, to decide to move to the US. It was a good opportunity. Not a lot of people get a chance to do that. It was not. I was happy and I was grateful to be one of the people who got the chance to move. And I'm really proud of my decision to get to the United States. Yeah.
What are your future goals, both personally and professionally here in the US?
Professionally, I would say in my career, I want to expand my business. That's my goal. I guess everybody will, if in your employment, or like if you're an employee or if you have your own business, that's what you're trying to get, either like higher position or just a little bit better in your business. So that's what I'm trying to get. I want to get better in my business. I expand a little bit more, maybe a different category. But that's my goal. Personally, I'm trying to get my family around me, like my siblings and my mom. It's a goal that I'm trying to achieve. And then it's like, like after what happened back home in Iraq, we had to move, and then everybody just was in a different area. Like my family don't live here with me, so we're trying to put everybody together. Yeah. And maybe in the future I'll have my own family too.
And then if you could go back in time, would you change anything about your journey to the US?
If I would change to my journey to the US, yes, maybe the wrong decisions. I didn't know they were wrong decisions in the beginning. We all learn. Right now, if I go back, I know there was not the right decision. I would change them, but I didn't know then.
And why do you say it was the wrong decision?
Maybe like with business, maybe with decisions in your life, personal life, things like that. You wanted to change. Maybe like you realize later that was not the right decision that you got. Yeah. So that's.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed our conversation with Ali and gained some insight about Iraqi immigrants in the United States. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories and upcoming episodes. This is Kira signing off from Radio 195.7 FM. Until next time, take care and stay connected.